Welcome to Word Lab 2. You will find this lab begins on WD 2.1 in your Word book. This one's entitled Revising and Refining a Document. On that page, you'll see that there are 14 different objectives that we'll work through in this particular lab. As we turn the page, we can see we are still working for adventure travel tours, and that will still be the basis of the content of what we do in this class, at least in this lab. On the next page, we see our concept preview. We have 11. Thesaurus, page break, find and replace, field, indents, line and paragraph spacing, bulleted number lists, sorting, quick styles, sections, and page margins. Some of these may sound a little familiar, and why this lab isn't as difficult as Lab 3, it is a little bit trickier than the first one. So we will begin. You can see that I have Microsoft Word already opened, but I haven't opened any file yet. The first file we're supposed to open we can find on WD 2.5, and that is WD02 Tour Letter. So again, you're going to go to File, you're going to go to Open, you're going to find your data files, and again, I keep mine on my desktop, and hopefully you know where yours are by now. Mine's in Word files, so I'm going to look for Lab 2. And I'm going to look for the tour letter, which should be your last file. Once it opens up, again, I always recommend for you to scroll through it and just take a look and see what's there. You can see numerous misspellings, a little table, and a few other things. It says, if necessary, make sure that you're in the print layout and you're at 100% zoom. The first thing we're going to do is open our Review tab. In our Review tab, we will find our Spelling and Grammar button. And typically when we start a document, one of the first things and the last thing we should do is spell check. And that's what we're going to do. As it opens up our spelling window, we will see there are a number of different options here. And so we have to read the sentence for the context. Hiking and paddling is assuming what they mean. So we're going to choose the first one here and click on Change. The next one is Machu Picchu, and we can see in here that we don't have a proper spelling for this particular proper noun. And however, our book does tell you that this is a mistake, and so we're going to go ahead and change it. And we can do that right in here. We can come in and highlight the misspelled part and change it to Machu. And we'll click on Change. The next one is a misspelling of the word for, so we'll change it to for. We can see exciting new adventures. Obviously, it's a double, so we just need to delete that one. That's its recommendation. We is, although some of you may think that's proper grammar, it is not. It is we are, and we'll change to that. Costs, another simple typo. And here we see that a or an, as we need to change this to a. And crown, court, is our next one. And that one we want to ignore once because that is actually the correct spelling of a proper noun. And when you are done, it'll say the spelling and grammar check is complete, and you can go ahead and click OK.